Oh, how it feels to be New Hampshire high. Oh, New Hampshire, New Hampshire is where I want to be. Oh, I love New Hampshire naturally. I love New Hampshire naturally. I love New Hampshire naturally.
Hi, I'm Bill Channell. Welcome to Channel 1 Video Speedway. With us today is the voice of Speedway, Pete Falcone. Pete?
Bill, we are ready for some wild action today, so settle in and get ready for wheel-to-wheel racing action today on Speedway.
Pick your favorite now. Only seconds away from starting the race.
This week, the Channel 1 video cameras take you to all the action at the Beech Motor Speedway. Today's racing action starts right after these messages.
There is great family fun and excitement every Friday night at Lee USA Speedway on Route 125 in Lee, New Hampshire. It's New Hampshire's center of speed as 4 different classes of race cars compete every Friday night on the third mile asphalt oval. The family fun place is Lee USA Speedway, conveniently located between Portsmouth, New Hampshire and the Lakes region of New Hampshire on Route 125 in Lee, New Hampshire. Go racing! Go Lee USA Speedway!
And now, gentlemen, prepare your cars for competition.
The safety crews are checking each and every driver to make sure they are prepared, buckle into the seat, safety equipment in place. With racing, safety is always our primary concern. A couple of the drivers up front. Now everyone is race ready. I turn the mic over to young Jeff Jalbert for the magic words. Jeffrey.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Up with the balloons, the Coca-Cola red and white balloons. In they go to the air. Good luck to all the gentlemen on the start grid here as Dave Lampram in the 21 car joins up at the rear of the field. To first place, 2,000 for second, 1,500 for third, fourth place, 1,000, fifth, 900, and back through. All the cars will be receiving $200 all the way through the field. Richard Pinkham, Pete Rondo, Willie Elliott. The hammers are down. Stanley Wells looks over the field. Green flag. To Paul Richardson and Mike McLaughlin. Jerry Drew hanging right under the rear bumper. Paul Richardson taking down the backstretch. McLaughlin drops back to third. Pinkham comes in through. He takes over third spot. McLaughlin settles in for fourth. Here comes Elliott for fifth. Fuller sets in sixth. Then comes rookie Pete Rondow. The boys back on him for just a second. Fuller up side by side, wheel to wheel with Willie Elliott going through turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, it's Paul Richardson, Gary Drew, Richard Pinkham, Mike McLaughlin, Willie Elliott. Elliott and Box, it looked like he was going to make a move to the outside. Settles in there. Jeff Fuller takes over that sixth spot, followed by Pete Rondo, Mike Maeda, Jimmy Emerson, Reggie Ricciaro, and Tommy Ball. He looks like he's just a hot machine. He's set outside there for a minute. Now he's running that second groove. He's got the power to get it up around. Let's see if he can pull it off. The leader turning the track in 14.99 seconds. 14.99 for Paul Richardson. Paul Richardson. Well, for me, with his track as he drives it for the Tour score. Paul Richardson second to Tour Tour, doing a fine job. It's just modified out here tonight as they start to pick off a few of the late runners. Smoke showing in turn 2. That's the next car. Trouble. It's looking around McGonigal. Now the cars are having to slip and slide. Gary Drew takes over the point. He slips underneath as the 1X car had trouble over there. They got in on the run. Chris Bonnestow having trouble with the 1X. When he did, Gary Drew slipped underneath him as Paul Richardson had to go high. So it's Gary Drew, Paul Richardson, Richard Pinkham. Here comes McLaughlin in the 112, followed closely by Mike Manor in the 1 car. Gary Drew opens up about a 15-car length lead over the rest of the pack. He took advantage of that lap traffic and got out of the way from Paul Richardson. Now McLaughlin looks to the outside, set out high. Willie Elliott ready to fill that hole if he leaves it open. Here comes Jeff Fuller right up with them guys along with Mike Maeda. Then comes your rookie, Pete Rondo. Reggie Ricciaro coming around him now as the leaders continue to turn the track at 14.88 on Gary Drew. 14.88 seconds on Drew. Really got that crank turning hard. Gary Drew coming up on the lap traffic one more time. The 1X still in trouble out there. As they slip on around him, nice and easy. Now he'll be trying to put McGonigal down one more lap for the 77 car. Let's see if it works as easy for him. Down the chute around McGonigal. Richardson closing the gap on Drew a little bit this time. Just Richard Pinkham, Mike McLaughlin, Willie Elliott, Jeff Fuller, Mike Maeda, Pete Rondo, Reggie Ricciaro, Mike Manitou.
More racing action when we come right back.
Pace car comes down pit road. The hammers are down. Drew, Richardson, Pinkham, and Elliott. Green flag flies from start 81. Drew with the advantage through turn 1 and 2. Richardson hanging right on with him. Pinkham trying to close the door one more time to keep Richardson hung out there. Richardson has aspirations to get all the way around this time. He's not backing off of that second spot. He wants all the marbles. He had to get off the pace just a little. Now he slips down into second spot. Ruggiero settles on down into sixth spot. Jerry Drew, Paul Richardson, Richard Pinkham, Willie Elliott. Next up, Chef Fuller, Reggie Ruggiero. Mike Maida, Fuller. He's looking to the outside of Elliott. A little blocking maneuver on the flying four car, Ruggiero. He wants to get up around, take over that fourth spot away from Elliott. Gotta find some horsepower and some handling to do it. And Gary Drew, in the meantime, has opened up about a 4-car length lead over second place. Paul Richardson in the 66 car. Richardson's just a little wide. Pinkham wants to take that second spot. He says, you make that mistake a little bit wider, and I'm going to have it. Ruggiero now up underneath. Jeff Fuller machine. Side by side, wheel to wheel down the backstretch for that fifth place spot. Two of the hot shoes from the NASCAR Modified Tour doing battle for position number 5. Reggie Ruggiero takes over that position. Fuller has to settle on down. Let in the second. We'll let the car settle in, working a little bit. Meanwhile, in the back of the pack, Mike McLaughlin in past 4 cars and on his move trying to clock number 12, Jimmy Emerson. Not moving as fast as he's used to and capable of. He was better substitute tires and scuffed it a little bit, get a little heat up front into the rubber. He'll be moving more and more as he goes around. Jimmy Emerson into turn 3. Up front, Gary Drew with about a 6 or 8 car length advantage now over second place. Paul Richardson. Richard Pinkham following closely. Richard Pinkham, Willie Elliott, Reggie Ruggiero, Jeff Fuller, then Mike Maida, Pete Rondo, Tommy Bowles, Mike Manitou. down the backstretch. Gary Drew opening up a little bit more advantage each and every time around. Laps down in this 100-lap modified madness show. Down the chute, Gary Drew, 33 laps down. Gary Drew never even finished in the top 5, but he's running away from the field right now. Gary Drew in the 71 has a tremendous advantage over Paul Richardson, who's running back there in second place, trying to put a lap on Paul Levesque. Drew, Richardson, Pinkham, Elliott, Ruggiero. Here comes Gary Drew, your race leader, just tearing the track right up, putting more and more advantage on that second place car of Paul Richardson. Richard Pinkham goes underneath. Richardson takes over the second spot. Paul Richardson settles into third, and then Willie Elliott fourth. Reggie Ruggiero in fourth, fifth. Sixth is Fuller, seventh, Maeda, eighth is Rondo, ninth is Bowles, 10th is Benetton. Then comes 86 of Watt, Weatherby, David Pinkham, Bobby Gahan, and Mike McLaughlin starting to catch the rear of the field. McLaughlin, still the car's not running up to its expectations. Trouble on the backstretch as the boys get sideways, crisscross and everything. That looks like the 80 of the 86 car. Either Watson Gahan and throw Lou Weatherby off the pace dramatically. Let's see if Scott Watson's able to fire the 86 and keep going. Yellow flag flies to the field just as he throws the yellow and puff of smoke comes out. Thought he fired the car. Evidently it did. Yes, he has the car fired up. Tough break for Screaming Scott Watts out of Seabrook, New Hampshire in the 86 car. 39 laps down, 71 to go in the Coke Modified Madness 100.
More racing action when we come right back.
There's great family fun and excitement every Friday night at Lee USA Speedway on Route 125 in Lee, New Hampshire. It's New Hampshire's center of speed as 4 different classes of race cars compete every Friday night on the Third Mile Asphalt Oval. The family fun place is Lee USA Speedway, conveniently located between Portsmouth, New Hampshire and the Lakes region of New Hampshire on Route 125 in Lee, New Hampshire. Go racing! Go Lee USA Speedway!
Asphalt Convolution. Almost 2 full hours of the wildest action collected from every race Channel 1 video covered during 2 years at Lee, Star, Hudson, and Wiscasset Speedways. Order yours today.
Pace car one more time, pulls it down pit road. Jerry Drew, Willie Elliott on the hammers. Here they come. Green flag is out. Drew with the advantage one more time. Elliott able to tuck it right back in for second place. But he keeps Bobby Gahan at bay. Bobby Gahan drops down in there for third. Fourth comes McLaughlin. David Pinkham trying to get under Richard now. Back to that fifth spot. He wants to finish in the top five. The 112, 121 car, McLaughlin. The 112 of McLaughlin doing a little slip and slide. He holds on for fourth. Jerry Drew, Willie Elliott, Bobby Gahan, McLaughlin, David Pinkham, Richard Pinkham, Spike Manitoul. Here comes Jeff Fuller again on the outside. Jeff Fuller making a move up around Spike Manitoul. Got the whole nose out in front as they head into turn 3. Jeff Fuller in the 121 coming to the outside. He was involved in that spin earlier. He's got a hooked up now and he's on the run. Paul Richardson gets a little squirrely back there in the 66, collects it back up, and he keeps going. The 112 of McLaughlin trying to put a move on the 80 car of Bobby Gahan, unable to get up beside him. He's got to be careful because here comes Richard Pinkham up the inside. David Pinkham and the Coors Eastern Tractor Special. Hey, here comes McLaughlin. He's going to put her upside. Bobby Gahan on the outside. Jeff Fuller loses power. Traction going into turns 1 and 2. He had to get off the throttle and collect it back up. Now they've got McLaughlin to the outside. Let's see if he can run to the front or is he going to back up out there. The boys haven't been able to run out there all night. McLaughlin right up door handle to door handle, wheel to wheel. With Bobby Gahan, he has the nose out in front into turn 3. Coming down the front stretch, it's Gahan as they cross the line for that third spot. McLaughlin hanging on, driving the wheels off. He's not going to settle for third or second or whatever. He's trying to get to the front as they got 75 down, 25 to go. McLaughlin all the way up in the second spot. He's going for the gusto. $3,500 up front, and he wants it all. Second place only pays $2,000. McLaughlin going for the gold. He's driving the Coors Extra Gold machine, and he wants all the gold tonight. Quite a puff of smoke come out of Gary Drew as he entered turn 1 that time. McLaughlin now takes it right up around Bobby Gahan. He's coming with him. Gary Drew obviously losing power. Something's gone wrong in Drew's car as he slows the pace. Now brother Richard Pinkham goes on around the 61 car of David. David's going to set out wide. He's got to be careful. Here comes Ruggiero. The 44 car, he sets it out. They're all going around Drew, and Drew is losing power. More and more smoke coming out of the Flynn Foundation, number 71. Mike McLaughlin, Bobby Gahan, Willie Elliott, Richard Pinkham, David Pinkham, Reggie Ruggiero, Spike Manitoul, Gary Drew hanging on for his life. The car, something's gonna miss. She's going sour. 82 down, 18 to go. Mike McLaughlin out of New Britain, Connecticut. The Coors Ultra Gold machine leading the Coke 100. Mike McLaughlin in the 112 car turning the track in 15 seconds flat, folks. 15 seconds flat. Bobby Gahan running second. Third belongs to Willie Elliott. Fourth to Richard Pinkham. Fifth to brother David Pinkham. Sixth to the 44 Ruggiero. Down the backstretch, Mike McLaughlin continues to set the pace. Bobby Gahan gets up to his bumper every now and then, but he can't get up close enough to be a bother. He'd like to get up there and rattle his cage a little bit. Ruggiero trying to get up around David Pinkham in the Coors Special now. Ruggiero takes it in a little deeper into turn 3. He gets around one Pinkham, there's another one up front to follow his lead. Hunt for the pack. Ruggiero hands it up in front of the Pinkham now, the 61 Pinkham. Now he's getting sight 7 to 73 of Richard Pinkham. Let's see, he's going to sit in behind him for just a second. Now he powers it out too wide. Oh, he ducks back down into the knees. He thought Richard Pinkham was going wide into turn 2. No, Pinkham collects it. Gary Drew backing right up to the back of the pack. Now power has gone away. They've got 88 laps down, 12 to go. 89 down now, 11 to go. Mike McLaughlin in the 112 car, the Ultra Go Special continues to set the pace. Ricky Ruggiero in the 44. He's looking to jump around Richard Pinkham and take over that 4th spot. Richard Pinkham doing a fine job holding on right now. Willie Elliott running 3rd. Bobby Gahan in 2nd, and Mike McLaughlin setting the pace up front. Bobby Gahan in an unfamiliar car. That's Scott Watson, backup. No, his regular car. Scott's in the backup car. Bobby Gahan making it work, making it happen. He's looking to pick up that $2,000 jack. Top break now as McLaughlin put the lap on our early race leader, Gary Drew. Gary Drew led much of this race. Way off the pace, just trying to get a finish now. Jumping as high as he can. Pretty good payoff in some of these positions. Leaders are now catching up with some of the slower traffic up front. Bobby Timmons off the pace a little in the 32 car. Mike McLaughlin in the 112, catching him. Let's see if he can get around it with ease. He sets his sight on him, sets it out beside him, around through turn 2, down the back stretch. Bobby Gahan stays right with him. On around they go. Now young Clint Rowell right up in front of him. Walsh gives the signal, the leaders are coming. Let them by. Ruggiero now up, trying to get a move on Elliott. Trying to take over that 3rd spot. He's set in 4th. Plucked away is Richard Pinkham. Now he's going after Elliott. Next time by, they get the signal. Only 2 laps to go. For your leader, Mike McLaughlin in the Sherwood Racing Coors Extra Gold Special. Popsicle sticks are flying. 2 laps for your leader, Mike McLaughlin. Bobby Gahan in 2nd. 3rd is Willie Elliott. 4th, Ricky Ruggiero. 5th goes to Richard Pinkham. Check flag flies for McLaughlin, Gahan, Elliott, Ruggiero, Pinkham and Pinkham. McLaughlin hangs it all together. Early troubles, early pit stop. Takes the Sherwood Racing Coors Extra Gold Pontiac.
The defending NASCAR Modified Champion, Mike McLaughlin. Super job, Mike. Fantastic to have you here, and I know you had to go into the pit a couple times and to come back up through the traffic. I think it just showed the kind of style that you have.
Thank you very much. I got to give a lot of credit to the crew. You know, the car wasn't quite right. The field it was a tough field. You had to be right on the money or you weren't going to do it. So we pitted, tried to get the car right. Even coming back up through, you know, if I abused the tires a little too much,